Has his consistency been as impressive as anything over these 4 games?
Yeah, it has been, and I give him a lot of credit because he goes from day to day, game to game, and based on his performance of the last game, he doesn't let it affect his next game, right? And I just want to reiterate, he's a guy that's hungry to learn, and again, I thought he played very, very well this afternoon.
They went right to Solomon. Very first play of the game, they go to Solomon Hill and try and post him up, and he really stood his ground. What did he show you there? Because they haven't seen a lot of that yet.
Yeah, well, you know what? We knew they were going to try to do that some, so we prepared for it. And Stanley, here's another thing that he does well. He prepares for games. So like in our walkthrough this morning, he was locked in. He knew the defensive coverage. He knew how to defend him. And right on the first play, he set the tone with that first defensive stand.
We're going to be focused on the 20 points and the 10 rebounds, but that pick when he came up with that loose ball early in the game, and also that block.
Yeah.
Talk about him defensively.
Now, 2 very impressive plays, and those are effort plays. Those are winning plays. You know, it would have been easy for anyone not to get on the floor and dive. He knows if he's the first to the floor, he's got a great chance to come up with the ball. And then when he blocked that shot at the rim, he never gave up on the play. He just kept coming. And again, I think that really says a lot about him as a competitor.
Stan mentioned the other day that making passes off the dribble was something that he didn't know he had in him. He had that pass early in the third quarter there where he pick and roll and found Jared, and then he had another pass to Jared that would have been a layup. Has that also kind of opened your eyes?
A little bit it has. Now, we had going into the games a package where he could play in high pick and rolls. And to be quite frank, he struggled a little bit against Miami because they were blitzing him and double teaming him. But again, what's he do? He goes back, he looks at the tape. Indiana wasn't in an all-out blitz, but they were up and aggressive on him, and he read the defense and he made the right decision, which was great to see.
Spencer probably is the most effective performance down here?
Yeah, to me, it looked like he just was so relaxed today. You know, I'm just watching him play, and he just kind of let the game come to him. He made really good decisions early, and again, it just carried over for the time he was out on the floor.
Are assists particularly hard to get down here? I mean, you can't really look at those numbers. It seems like as long as he's not turning the ball over, then he's doing his job.
I will say this. If you're playing the right way, you're going to find assists, right? And I think today, because he was relaxed, he found people. And you look at it when you go back through the tape. Maybe a guy missed a layup, maybe he got fouled where it should have been an assist. But I thought his decision-making was good. Yeah.
But Darren, it seems like, it might be cliche, but certainly settling in a little bit.
Yeah, he played good today. He got extended minutes, and, we're able to put him in some pick and rolls too. And I think it's very encouraging. I think, he may have struggled a little bit at the defensive end the other night, but again, he's a guy that came back. He played at both ends of the floor. He let the offensive game come to him, and he had a solid performance today.
Do you feel comfortable plugging Stanley anywhere on the floor?
Well, he's such a competitor, and you know what? He doesn't get freaked out about matchups because he wants to go out. Like, Justice Winslow, he wanted to defend him. Solomon Hill, who's an established, younger NBA player, he wanted to defend him. And I just like his approach where he wants to take on a difficult matchup and really try to outperform that matchup.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.